What it do, y'all? It's your man Mike Titan, the gaming savant, and today I will be giving you my blind eye, straight up, first ever impressions of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Now, I used to play all the Tony Hawks when I was growing up, played 1 through 4, even played the Game Boy ones, and I played Underground 1 and 2. Underground 1 was my shit. Skating around the town, playing The World Is Yours by Nas, best experience ever. Now, all the stuff after that, I didn't really mess with too much. Didn't really mess with American Wasteland. Didn't really like Ride. I mean, sure as hell, we don't acknowledge Ride as a Tony Hawk game. That's just some fuckery right there. But today, I just bought this game. I literally just popped it out the case, downloaded the update, and I just put it in the game. Now, I've seen some gameplay of it. I've seen some people stream it last night. I didn't really watch too much about this game because I wanted to go into it blind eye and just play it for what it is. I will be doing a review of this game, probably maybe in another week or two, because I'm still working on my 2K16 review and I gotta do a live review too. So it'll be in there somewhere. You'll get it eventually, maybe hopefully within the next 2 weeks for sure. So this is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5. I'm playing a created level. This actually looks pretty dope. Now, just from starting off from playing this game, I've noticed that there is not that many modes to choose from. And my board's on fire now. Sweet. I do like the ragdoll physics though. It looks kind of funny. So I just figured something out. So if I want to ollie, I just tap X instead of hold it. Okay. All right. Because before I started the video, I just played around just to, you know, make sure I got the controls and stuff. And one of my gripes was whenever you hold down X, it auto pushes for you, which kind of messes me up. Because if I'm going up here and then I push X and it starts to auto push, it throws off my timing for my tricks. But if you tap X, let me see something real fast. Okay, I was gonna say if you tap X, it looks like you can get the ollie. So R2 is to do that, but you can achieve the same thing just by pressing up, which means that R2 is like a wasted button. Okay, that's how you switch stances. Okay, that's how you go from ollie to nollie. Okay, you still do manuals the same. See how long I can hold it. Hold it, Tony! Hold it, Tony! Hold it, Tony! Hold it, Tony! There we go. Alright, I'm satisfied with myself. Okay, so look, whenever I push, this is me pushing the X button, he does an auto push. So if I tap the X button, he'll do a short hop, but if I hold back and hold down X, you know, he'll do the full, like that's what I want him to do when that's the only thing I want him to do when I press X. I don't want him to do auto pushes, but apparently you can't change that on this game, so. But it's cool though. I like it for the most part. I like it for what it is. Now, am I gonna go here and say I had the huge hope that this would be like Tony Hawk Underground 1 or this will be one of the best games to come out this year? No, I already knew this wasn't gonna be one of those games. In all honesty, what I think this was probably just a nostalgia grab by Activision, just to be like, hey, let's make a new Tony Hawk. I'm probably sure this game can't be no more than 1 year in production. But like I said, you know, I just bought it for the nostalgia reasons and so I can have games to review. So that was my reasoning behind it. Let's go, Tony. Let's go, Tony. Let's go. Now, okay, we got some glitching issues. See, another thing is they don't have a trick list on here, which makes me think that they have very little tricks in the game. Cause you know, like on old Tony Hawks, okay, so you could do all that stuff, but you could, dude, why are you going through the pipe? Wow. Make sure to note that shit. So like in the old games, you would have like trick lists that would try to tell you how to do tricks. So like you would like push right circle and he would do something. Then if you just push right, which actually he just did that. Now that I said that, yeah. So like I said, so you see the game is kind of bare bones. I'm not gonna lie. They just got the play mode. You just do the levels. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels. Which actually I didn't even, okay, so that was just a copy of that level. All right. So it's 8 levels, and then I guess there's levels you can create. You can customize your skater. For some reason, they have it to where a bios is actually a thing in the game. I don't get it. tutorial, which I did not mean to click on. So yeah, so it's pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bare bones. There's really no freaking options whatsoever. I wish there was options, and then they got the credits. You know a game is gonna have no modes whenever credits is one of the options on the screen instead of being under options or something. But let's go back to play. Let's find some more levels. I don't know if you have to be online all the time to play this game, because when I went and go do the levels, it's kind of like, in a sense, it's kind of like Skate. You remember in Skate how you would play and then you would be in a level and you would do missions, but you would just go find missions in the level to do. That's kind of like what this is like. This is like the old Tony Hawk where you go do stuff. It doesn't look like it's timed. Maybe whenever I go do a challenge, it's timed. But, you know, other people can jump in on here and play with you. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Hold on, let me see if it still got it. I want to see if I can still do the Christ Air. That was my favorite move in the old Tony Hawk games. Okay, that's stupid. Hold on, let me pause the game. Okay, so in old Tony Hawk games, let me just show y'all. So this grinded thing right here, in old games, if you would go over the edge, you would fall. In this game, you don't fall. You still land the trick. That's stupid. That's stupid. That means there's no consequences for me. Okay, so they done casualized the game a little bit. All right, hold on. I gotta write that down in my review notes because I don't like that at all. Yeah, so the grind meter in the old games, if you would do that grind meter and you lost your balance, you would fall. You would lose your trick. Apparently in this game, that's not the case. I'm trying to see if I can. I guess you can't. I know in past games you were able, when you were grinding, you were able to switch to other grinds. I guess not. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm expecting too much. Make sure to edit that shit out. I mean, this is good so far. Am I gonna say it's great? No. Is it amazing? No. Is it playable? Yes, it's very playable. How much enjoyment I will get out of it? Oh, we found a half pipe. Sweet. All right. Okay. Glitchiness. I seriously hate that it freaking auto pushes whenever you try to do an ollie. Okay. Let me go back and see if are you sure that there's no freaking, so there's no freaking legal agreement? Why would that even be in here? Okay, that's gonna do it for the video today. I'm gonna start working on my review for this. So far, just off the initial playthrough, because this is like maybe 20 minutes of me playing it, I like the game. There's some stuff that I don't like the auto push on the ollie, and how whenever you grind a rail, if you go into the red or if you get to one side or the other, you still land the trick, like you don't fall. So like there's no penalty for me messing up a grind or not being able to keep a grind. There's a little bit of input delay whenever I try to do manuals after landing a trick. It doesn't automatically come out. Those are just some of the things. I mean, graphics looked okay. Do they look next gen? Hell no. But they're not exactly PS2 graphics either, so I guess you win some, you lose some. But that was my first initial impressions of the game. I like it. I'm gonna put some more time with it and see how long I'm gonna like it, or if this will be something that I trade in like 2 weeks. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The trifecta, the Bulls of the 90s, the Lakers of the early 2000s, and the Celtics of the 50s and 60s. It's your man Mike Titan, and I'll catch y'all later. Gone.